RANG BARSE 2021.
कोरोना आया तो हमको रोना आया, सच क्या है जी जब ये बताया।
तू मात स्वामी सखा हमारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा।
चाहे कृष्ण कहो यारा, बोलो राम राम राम। दिल है कि मानता नहीं, जागो मोहन प्यारे प्यारे। तुम दिल की धड़कन में रहते हो रहते हो। এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি, এই দেহাতি এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি।
Mark your calendar on March 28th, 2021 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Radha Krishna Foundation. RANG BARSE 2021. Radha Krishna Foundation presents RANG BARSE 2021.
कोरोना आया तो हमको रोना आया, सच क्या है जी जब ये बताया।
तू मात स्वामी सखा हमारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा।
चाहे कृष्ण कहो यारा, बोलो राम राम राम। दिल है कि मानता नहीं, जागो मोहन प्यारे प्यारे। तुम दिल की धड़कन में रहते हो रहते हो। এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি, এই দেহাতি এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি।
Mark your calendar on March 28th, 2021 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Radha Krishna Foundation. RANG BARSE 2021. Radha Krishna Foundation presents RANG BARSE 2021.
कोरोना आया है जी जब ये बताया
तू मात स्वामी सखा हमारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
चाहे कृष्ण कहो यारा बोलो राम 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 दिल है कि मानता नहीं
जागो मोहन प्यारे प्यारे
तुम दिल की धड़कन में रहते हो रहते हो এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি এই দেহাতি এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি
Mark your calendar on March 28th, 2021 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Radha Krishna Foundation. RANG BARSE 2021. Radha Krishna Foundation presents RANG BARSE 2021.
कोरोना आया तो हमको रोना आया सच क्या है जी जब ये बताया
तू मात स्वामी सखा हमारे हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा
चाहे कृष्ण कहो यारा बोलो राम 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 दिल है कि मानता नहीं
जागो मोहन प्यारे प्यारे
तुम दिल की धड़कन में रहते हो रहते हो দেহাতি এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি এই দেহাতি এরি মন তয় কুন্দি না যাবি
Mark your calendar on March 28th, 2021 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Streaming live on Facebook and YouTube at Radha Krishna Foundation. RANG BARSE 2021. Radha Krishna Foundation presents RANG BARSE 2021.
कोरोना आया तो हमको रोना आया सच क्या है जी जब ये बताया
तू मात
Namaste and good evening to all of you on this beautiful evening of Holi from our home in sunny Orlando to yours around the world. Shubh Holi to everyone. And wow, we bring you RANG BARSE 2021. We promise you the perfect ending to an amazing day. So gather the entire family around and let's enjoy a special lineup of international talent put together just for you. But first things first. So let's start tonight with our opening prayer by a young man of the foundation. But today we have a special surprise item as well. Not only will he do the opening prayers for us, as he has done in Janamashtami around the world and Deepavali, Return of Light, but today we ask him to sing a holy song for us as well. So let's welcome, for the first time on this world platform, young Mr. Anand Sharma.
रंग बरसे
गणेशाय नमः श्री सरस्वतये नमः वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम् ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। होली आई रे खन्हाई होली आई रे, होली आई रे खन्हाई रंग छल के सुना दे जरा बांसुरी। होली आई रे खन्हाई रंग छल के सुना दे जरा बांसुरी। होली आई रे होली आई रे। से गुलाल रंग मोरे आंगनवा, अपने ही रंग में रंग दे मोहे साजनवा। हो देखो नाचे मोरा मनवा, बरसे गुलाल रंग मोरे आंगनवा जी मोरे आंगनवा। अपने ही रंग में रंग दे मोहे साजनवा। तोरे कारण घर से आई तोरे कारण हो, तोरे कारण घर से आई हूँ निकल के सुना दे जरा बांसुरी। होली आई रे खन्हाई रंग चल के सुना दे जरा बांसुरी। होली आई रे होली आई रे। ना रंग ऐसी रंग दे चुनरिया, धो बनिया धोए चाहे सारी उमरिया। हो मन को रंग देगा सांवरिया। छूते ना रंग ऐसी रंग दे चुनरिया जी रंग दे चुनरिया। दो बनिया धोए चाहे सारी उमरिया। मोहे भाई ना हर जाई मोहे भाई ना हर जाई रंग हल्के सुना दे जरा बांसुरी। होली आई रे खन्हाई रंग चल के सुना दे जरा बांसुरी। होली आई रे खन्हाई रंग चल के सुना दे जरा बांसुरी। होली आई रे होली आई रे। होली आई रे होली आई रे। होली आई रे होली आई रे।
बरसे भीगे चुनर वाले रंग बरसे।
Stay right where you are. We have so much more coming up. Happy Holi to everyone.
Wow, beautifully done indeed by Anand Sharma. And I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more from him in the future. And oh wow, what a beautiful kurta Anand has on. Your mom must have really good taste. And little Leah Parsan from Long Island, how cute is she? Love her so much, not even 5 years old. And so much style, that child. What a brave girl. At Radha Krishna Foundation, our goal has been to promote young children, to build their confidence, and to empower them. During this program, you're going to enjoy them popping up here and there to share this special holy day with you. So moving right along, you are simply going to love this next item. It's something for the young and for the elder and for everyone in between. And you're gonna wanna dance, so don't hold back. Our next artist hails from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. He's an established musician, teaching music for the last 25 years at the Academy of the Performing Arts at the University of Trinidad and Tobago, and also the recipient of the prestigious 2013 Hummingbird Gold Medal. My friends, it gives me the greatest pleasure to introduce to you for the first time an RKF global platform, no other than Mr. Shivanand Maharaj and his band Shiv Sangeet from Trinidad and Tobago.
रंग बरसे
Sitaram friends, I would like to say thanks to the Radha Krishna Foundation for giving us this opportunity to be part of this international virtual concert in celebration of Holi. On behalf of all our musicians here today, we would like to say a happy Holi to each and every one of you all out there, and we want to say congratulations to the foundation for the wonderful work that they have been doing. Happy Holi from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. Please enjoy. Aay rang barse bhige chunar wali rang barse hare kin mari pichkari tori bhigi angiya aay rang rasiya hey रंग बरसे आय रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे सोने की थाली में जो ना परोसा सोने की थाली में सोने की थाली में जो ना परोसा और खाई गोरी का यार बलम तरसे रंग बरसे होली है रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे पन घट ना जाओ चैला अबीरा से मारेला पन घट ना जाओ चैला अबीरा से मारेला होलिया में उधर गुलाल गायो रे मंगेतर से होलिया में उधर गुलाल गायो रे मंगेतर से मंगेतर चुरा वाली मारिए मंगेतर हे मारिए मंगेतर चुरा वाली पूछा वालो रे नवा गायो रे मंगेतर से पूछा वालो रे नवा गायो रे मंगेतर से बोलिया मैं उधर गुला गायो रे मंगेतर से
Shubh Holi.
We hope you've enjoyed your day and stayed safe. We have an amazing program planned for you tonight that we know you're going to enjoy. But throughout the night, we also want to bring you bits and pieces of the significance of Holi and how the burning of Holika, which we did last night, came about.
Did you know the story of Holika goes all the way back to the age of Satyug?
No way! That's crazy!
It all started with two brothers, Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksh, who were both demons and wreaked havoc on earth, so much that God descended himself as Varaha, the great boar who was the third avatar of Bhagavan, to destroy him.
Hiranyakashipu was so angry at the news of the death of his brother and swore to take revenge on Bhagavan.
In order to gain strength and power, he went to the mountains to perform deep penance. Brahma was pleased with his penance and told him to ask for a boon. Knowing his goal is to destroy Bhagavan and rule the world, guess what he asked for?
His wish was crazy. He wished to not be killed by a man or an animal, not in the day or the night, not inside or outside, not on the ground, not in the sky, or by any weapon. So can he really die?
I guess we'll find out.
Huh.
Very nice indeed. And thank you, Shivananji and the band Shiv Sangeet for that beautiful rendition, putting us in the perfect mood on this perfect day. And we look forward to having you again on our future events. That was so real listening to the live band. And there you have Anna and Anambika Sharma as well, sharing little bits and pieces with us of the significance of Holi. While we entertain you with all top of the line professional artists this evening, we also want to ensure that the little ones especially understand why we're celebrating Holi and the true meaning of it. So enjoy our youths as they spend a minute here and there to share some insights on Holi with you. So moving right along, we have a graceful performance all the way from beautiful Assam, India, depicting the playful pastime of Sri Krishna and Radha Rani during the festival of Holi. You have seen them here in our last two shows, and backed by popular demand, professional international artists performing for the Indian government around the world, the artistic family from Assam, India, we are indeed honored this evening to present to you Pranami and Wamil Bhagwati and Kashyap. Pranami Bhagwati and Wamil Kashyap. Ladies and gentlemen, do enjoy.
रंग बरसे
Namaskar, hereby wishing everyone a very happy Holi from this beautiful island Majuli from Assam. Rang Barse 2021 is indeed a most awaited platform for performing artists. Our special composition Rang Darungi has been specially composed for the Rang Barse 2021 organized by the Radha Krishna Foundation, USA. May the festival of color Holi spread love and brotherhood amongst us. I'm grateful to the Radha Krishna Foundation for providing us such a beautiful and artistic platform. Thanking you all once again and a very happy Holi. Namaste.
कही कही सब लाल ही ललकारो री रंग डारूंगी रंग डारूंगी रंग डारूंगी रंग डारूंगी नंद के लालन पे रंग डारूंगी हाँ रंग डारूंगी रंग डारूंगी 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 रंग डारूंगी हाँ रंग डारूंगी रंग डारूंगी नंद के लालन पे रंग डारूंगी हाँ रंग डारूंगी रंग डारूंगी नंद के लालन पे रंग डारूंगी हाँ रंग डारूंगी रंग डारूंगी नंद के लालन पे रंग डारूंगी हाँ रंग डारूंगी हाँ रंग डारूंगी
ahead of us, so stay right where you are.
Radha Krishna Foundation launches RKF Radio in our effort to promote Indian culture around the world. Our programs are designed for all ages, including Bollywood yesteryear, Bollywood latest for the younger folks, religious music, and lectures from notable scriptures. RKF Radio. Easy access to RKF's 24-hour radio, our Facebook and YouTube pages, and our website. App available now on the App Store. Android coming soon. RKF Radio.
What elegance and style in this remarkable demonstration of Sri Radha Krishna Leela. Thank you, Pranami and Wamil. Pranami ji is also the dance teacher for the RKF Virtual Academy and is doing an amazing job with so many students over the weekend, just completing their first semester yesterday that was started in October since the Virtual Academy was established. Thank you so much for all you do. And my friends, that was also little Amaya Sharma from Toronto, Canada, doing her 6 seconds. Adorable she is, and sure, a little actress we have there. Amaya, thank you, and I hope the Tooth Fairy has been kind to you. And as you can see from our announcement, we have officially launched the RKF Radio. This effort is an effort to promote Indian music, both Bollywood and religious, for all ages, as well as lectures from our scriptures and so much more. We will be providing a schedule soon, which will be finalized, but basically you can expect Mondays to be prominently Lord Shiva bhajans and Mother Durga bhajans, and Tuesday Hanumanji bhajans, and so on, as well as 10-minute guided meditations to start your day, and stotras and prayers to help you, to guide you through unauspicious days, as RKF commercial-free radio will be available to you. More importantly, with our focus on promoting youths, RKF Radio will most certainly be an avenue to promote young talent through our Rising Star programs. And what is great is our app is now available at the Apple Store. So while I'm talking, you go ahead and grab your phone, tap on apps and search RKF, and there we are. You can download it for free and enjoy RKF Radio, as well as get easy access to all our social media sites and so much more. So remember, if you don't do it this minute, ensure you download RKF Radio for 24-hour beautiful songs and bhajans that you can enjoy from here on. Now, moving right along, we have a talented young man from Guyana who will win our hearts with his voice, his dance moves, and for us Guyanese living overseas, he's going to give us a real feel for our home country, which we miss so much, especially in days like Holi, when we could have been going from neighbor to neighbor, having fun, whereas we're stuck here in the house for most parts. So it gives me great pleasure to invite no other than Dharamraj Mahabir this evening on this international platform to entertain us.
रंग रंग बरसे
Shubh Holi to all. I am excited to bring you special Holi greetings, especially from Radha Krishna Foundation's home country, Guyana. This popular Holi bhajan is redone for this special event, Rang Barse 2021. Enjoy.
कौन के हाथ कलश पिचकारी, कौन के हाथ बांस की पूरी, कौन के हाथ कलश पिचकारी, कौन के हाथ बांस की पूरी, कृष्ण के हाथ कलश पिचकारी, मनसुख हाथ बांस की पूरी। खेलो रंग हमारे संग आज दिन होलिका आई, खेलो रंग हमारे संग आज दिन होलिका आई। होली आई, 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 होली आई। खेलो रंग हमारे संग आज दिन होलिका आई।
बरसे भीगे चुनर वाले रंग बरसे
So, as we learnt from Anand and Ambika, our friends from Florida, Hiranyakashipu pretty much made it impossible for him to die. With this boon secured by Brahma, he felt like the most powerful person in the world, and he returned to his kingdom.
Whilst he was gone, his wife, Kayadu, was carrying their child. Because of his absence and the possibility of war in his kingdom, Narad Muni had taken Kayadu to his ashram. There, Narad Muni imparted a lot of knowledge onto her, but she was not equipped to retain this knowledge. However, the child she was carrying did, and this was no other than Prahlad.
Upon returning to his kingdom, Hiranyakashipu was seeing his son for the first time, and immediately became angry when he got to understand that his son worships Bhagwan, his sworn enemy. He first tried to reason with Prahlad that he cannot worship God, and he must worship his father instead.
To change Prahlad's mind, Hiranyakashipu sent him to the guru of the demon clan.
When this tactic didn't work, Hiranyakashipu was driven into rage, and he attempted to kill his son. He tried throwing him under a feet of elephants, into a pit of snakes, over a cliff, threw heavy stones at him, exposed him to severe cold and extreme heat, tried to kill him with magic, and eventually tried to drown him.
But we'll see what happens next, so stay tuned.
Oh my goodness! Prahalad was only 6 years old. How could his father do that to him? Well, because he's one big mean guy. Poor kid, imagine what he went through. Oh, I'm glad my dad is not like that. Anyways, don't go away. We have so many more cool things coming right up.
That was wonderful and brings back so many memories of Guyana, especially the Berbice Road going home. Thanks, Dharam Raj, for that wonderful piece, and we look forward to hearing so much more from you, especially on RKF Radio now on a regular basis. Isn't it awesome when you hear British accent for the first time in a long time? There is some sort of study out there that shows that non-British speaking people automatically put on an accent when they meet British nationals. Oh, well, I am guilty of that, much to the embarrassment of my children. But Arman and Anjani, beautiful accent and most insightful story. Thank you so much for being a part of our venture to share the significance of Holi on this special day. Stay awesome and stay beautiful. And Amaya and Ashmita from Toronto, Canada. Ashmita Prasad is the cousin of Amaya in Canada. And Ashmita, I'm sure glad that your dad is not that scary. Although I know he can be pretty strict sometimes, but that's a good thing, right? So far you have met Leah, Amaya, and Ashmita, all beautiful young ladies and all students of the Radha Krishna Foundation Virtual Academy. Thank you, girls, and happy Holi to you and your families. We love you all very much. So we have much more coming up. I know you're enjoying this so far because I'm seeing the loves and the likes and the shares as well. So be sure to keep sharing and liking. If we were in person, you would be applauding, and that would have been enough to let the artists know that they're doing a good job. But in a virtual setting like this, your likes and your hearts do that. So keep them coming to show the artists your appreciation. So our next item is from a gentleman who has been with us from our very first virtual event, Janamashmi Around the World, and he's known throughout North America and the Caribbean as our local Mohammed Rafi and Kishore Kumar. In fact, many folks have commented that if they did not look at the screen, they would have thought it was the original singer when they hear him. We're honored to have him back with us again for a real treat on this joyous occasion of Holi, and even better yet, he's going to take us down memory lane going back to the movie Sholay. So with great pleasure, our friend from up north, the one and the only Bisram Devki Nandan. Bear with us for a moment. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. We'll be right back. We hope that you're enjoying the show so far. And we have the video for Bisram ready that he's made available for us in this virtual setting. But do bear with us for a few minutes. We'll be right back.
I'll move to one that you have. Next.
Continue.
रंग बरसे.
Hey guys, this is Bisram here. Happy Holi to each and every one of you. I want to thank the Radha Krishna Foundation for having me once again. This show is called RANG BARSE 2021. Enjoy this beautiful song.
होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं, रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं। गिले शिकवे भूल के दोस्तों, दुश्मन भी गले मिल जाते हैं। होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं, रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं। गोरी तेरे रंग जैसा थोड़ा सा मैं रंग बना लूं, आ तेरे गुलाबी गालों से थोड़ा सा गुलाल छुड़ा लूं। जड़ जा दीवाने तू होली के बहाने, तू जड़ जा दीवाने तू होली के बहाने, तू छेड़ना मुझे बेशरम। पूछ ले जमाने से ऐसे ही बहाने से लिए और दिए दिल जाते हैं। यही तेरी मर्जी है तो अच्छा चल तू खुश हो ले, पास आके चुना ना मुझे, चाहे मुझे दूर से भिगोले। हीरे की कली है तू, मट्टी से बनी है तू, हीरे की कली है तू, मट्टी से बनी है तू, छूने से जो टूट जाएगी। पूछ ले जमाने से ऐसे ही बहाने से लिए और दिए दिल जाते हैं। गिले शिकवे भूल के दोस्तों, दुश्मन भी गले मिल जाते हैं। होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं, रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं। होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं, रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं।
Radha Krishna Foundation will be celebrating their 10-year anniversary in July of this year. They have done some pretty cool things so far, especially for children in Guyana and now for children around the world. Let's take a look at some of the things they're
Radha Krishna Foundation, a non-profit organization aiming to create cultural, spiritual, and academic self-advancement through its various kinds of humanitarian services. A look back before 2021 and more. Classes and interactive sessions at our headquarters and Legwan Center. RKF Medical Outreach Program, on-the-spot diagnosis and treatment with free medications every month. Community service, pediatric ward at the Skeldon Hospital. Extra co-curricular activities, games and sports. RKF Cricket Academy, launched in 2018 and has grown successfully with its young, vibrant under-17 and under-19 players. Radha Krishna Foundation continued to serve the people through such activities and provide avenues for youths to advance themselves in several ways. But then the pandemic happened. Did we stop? Of course not. With safety restrictions, we adapted. RKF responded, made safety masks for free distribution, made grocery hampers and delivered to those in need in Berbice and Legwan occasionally. RKF monthly medications distribution. Adhering to the guidelines, our patients now receive monthly refills of their medications as we have been prescribed by the doctors prior to the lockdown, at no cost to them. These medications are packed and delivered to the patients' homes by our representatives. RKF will be ready to welcome new patients for on-the-spot diagnosis and treatment once it is deemed fit to do so. More community service. Our reps presented wheelchairs to persons with mobile restrictions within the community. The Foundation remains grateful for the opportunity to facilitate this service. Did the pandemic hinder us from educating our children? RKF came with something even bigger and launched RKF Virtual Academy, mobilizing minds, empowering lives. RKF Virtual Academy has been a huge success in its first semester, with students from 9 different countries learning what they like best. A unique integrated e-learning platform designed to facilitate effective live teacher-student interactions. Registration for new students to come soon. Temples were closed. Then, RKF took it to another level and launched Samarpan, an offering of service. New episodes every Sunday at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube at Radha Krishna Foundation. Radha Krishna Foundation remains complacent in every possible way to help those in need, particularly our children and the elderly. Much more to come when the new normal is here. A gamut of humanitarian services, learning centers and community projects. Radha Krishna Foundation. The world does not need our service, we need to serve.
So cool, so many things the foundation is doing. To keep up with our activities, be sure to like and subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube pages. And we also have Instagram and Twitter. It's on the screen right now. So be sure to follow us. I won't take up more of your time. We got to continue the show. Get back to the fun. See you later.
Thank you, Bisramji, for that wonderful item. You never fail to mesmerize your viewers, and I can see the appreciation, likes, and hearts going up from our Canadian friends. I know we will have a treat from you and your family for Janmashtami Around the World 2021, so we look forward to that, and thank you once again for always being there for our programs. And there you had little Purnima Jagdeo. Purnima took her first trip to Guyana in 2013, and I believe she was just 2 to 3 years old when we had our second summer camp. And as you can see from Purnima, the foundation is doing some good things. So like and follow us so you can keep track of our activities, and maybe we can work together in the future. Purnima, great job. You're a wonderful young lady. Stay awesome, and we love you. So our next item is by a young lady who is known as the Nightingale of Guyana, having performed in many platforms and participated in several competitions as well. When we held our first RANG BARSE 2018, she performed for us to a live audience of at least 1,000 people at number 73 village in the Upper Currentine, Guyana. It was simply an incredible event, and we are honored to have her sing for us once again, as she did for Janmashtami Around the World as well. It gives me great pleasure to hand it over now to no other than Mrs. Arti Sukai Kelawan.
रंग बरसे
बचे बच के परोस न जाने न पाए जाए तो वापस आए न पाए जुल्मी ने ऐसे बाजो मरोरा गजरा न गजरा कुछ भी न छोड़ा रब तलिका दो ताने में हम भर देंगे जुर्माना अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हम ऐसे रंग लगाना अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हम ऐसे रंग लगाना हिल मिल आवे लोग लुगाए हिल मिल आवे लोग लुगाए भई महलन में बीरावद में होली खेले रघुबीरा होली खेले रघुबीरा वद में होली खेले रघुबीरा होली खेले रघुबीरा वद में होली खेले रघुबीरा रंग शर्म नहीं आए देखी नहीं अपनी उमरिया रंग शर्म नहीं आए देखी नहीं अपनी उमरिया हो 7 बरस में इश्क लड़ाए 7 बरस में इश्क लड़ाए मुखरे पे रंग लगाए बड़ा रंगीला सावरिया मुखरे पे रंग लगाए बड़ा रंगीला सावरिया चुनरी पे दानी अबीरा वद में होली खेले रघुबीरा चुनरी पे दानी अबीरा वद में होली खेले रघुबीरा होली खेले रघुबीरा वद में होली खेले रघुबीरा हिल मिल आवे लोग लुगाए हिल मिल आवे लोग लुगाए भई महलन में बीरावद में होली खेले रघुबीरा होली खेले रघुबीरा वद में होली खेले रघुबीरा होली खेले रघुबीरा वद में होली खेले रघुबीरा अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हम ऐसे रंग लगाना अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हम ऐसे रंग लगाना अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हम ऐसे रंग लगाना हम ऐसे रंग लगाना हम ऐसे रंग लगाना
बरसे भीगे चुनर वाले रंग बरसे
According to Anjani and Arman, all the way from England, the last thing we heard was he was getting stepped on by elephants.
Because of the strong devotee that he was, Prahalad was always protected. Nothing could destroy him. Finally, Hiranyakashipu called upon his sister, Holika, who also had a boon from Brahma. The boon was that she cannot be burned in a fire. But little did she know, the boon was only if she was by herself. This way, she could not use the boon to destroy anyone else.
In their attempt to destroy Prahalad, they made a bonfire and Holika took him on her lap and sat in the fire. And in the end, Holika was burnt to death and Prahalad remained unscathed by the fire.
Much to Hiranyakashipu's dismay, Prahalad came out of the fire and said to him that my Bhagwan is in every particle of this fire, and the fire covered me like a lotus flower, and I felt my Bhagwan's presence.
Not knowing what to do, Hiranyakashipu decided to kill Prahalad himself. He said to him that,
"You claim your God is everywhere. Let's see where he is now."
So he picked up his weapon. Prahlad said,
Yes, Father, he is everywhere.
And in haste, Hiranyakashipu slammed a pillar with a thunderous blow, and he yelled,
Is he here?
Lo and behold, Bhagwan emerged from the pillar as Narsingh Bhagwan, half man, half lion. This is Bhagwan answering the prayers of his devotees, in this case, Prahlad. I wonder what happens next.
Stay with us.
Incredible indeed, and what a beautiful setting, RT. I'm reading the comments as we go along here, and someone commented that you make singing look easy, and you really do. Beautiful voice, and we look forward to having you on our future shows. You've done an amazing job, and thank you so much for sharing your talent with us on this special occasion of Holi. And then we have Ravi and Crystal Ramsaran. You know, I love how young people of today can take a story from 3 yugas ago and make it so understandable for everyone today, especially the young people. Like saying something like, you know, last we heard he was being stomped on by elephants. You know, at the foundation, we work hard at finding the right way to bridge the generational gaps with our culture and heritage. So no matter the magnitude of the changes we're experiencing from one generation to the other, the essence of our heritage and culture and principles can remain intact. Ravi and Chris here, strong supporters of the foundation, along with their mom, Sharmala Ramsaran. Thank you all for being so incredible all the time. And now, let's take a whirlwind trip around the globe to beautiful Sydney, Australia, and meet our friend from Janamashmi around the world, being the first to undertake a truly international platform of this nature since the pandemic started, as we recognize a new future without borders and our quest for equality. We have met so many amazing personalities. In this case, it is so true when they say that music brings us closer together. Having never met this person in person or spoken to him on the phone, thank God for WhatsApp, here is a young man who went beyond the call of duty to do something super, super special for you, the viewers and friends of Radha Krishna Foundation, simply because he appreciates our mission. This item is amazingly special, and I'll leave it to you to see why I'm saying so. So without hesitation, it gives me the greatest pleasure to present to you Aman Vijan, all the way from Sydney, Australia.
Rang barse.
Good day everyone, this is Aman Vijan from Sydney, Australia. I congratulate Radha Krishna Foundation for organizing this wonderful and colorful Holi event. I would also like to thank them for giving me the opportunity to be part of it. Thank you.
अरे किने मारी पिचकारी तोरी भीगी अंगिया रंग रसिया हो होरी खेले रघुवीरा अवध में होरी खेले रघुवीरा 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 हिल मिल आवे लोग लुगाई हिल मिल आवे लोग लुगाई हिल मिल आवे लोग लुगाई भई महरन में भीरा अवध में होरी खेले रघुवीरा अरे होरी खेले रघुवीरा अवध में होरी खेले रघुवीरा होरी खेले रघुवीरा अवध में होरी खेले रघुवीरा होरी खेले रघुवीरा अवध में होरी खेले रघुवीरा रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ 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 रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हमें ऐसे रंग लगाना अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हमें ऐसे से अंग लगाना सजन हमें ऐसे रंग लगाना अंग से अंग लगाना सजन हमें ऐसे रंग लगाना होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं गिले शिकवे भूल के दोस्तों दुश्मन भी गले मिल जाते हैं होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं आज न छोड़ेंगे आज न छोड़ेंगे बस हम जोली खेलेंगे हम होली खेलेंगे हम होली चाहे भीगे तेरी चुनरिया चाहे भीगे रे चोली खेलेंगे हम होली खेलेंगे हम होली बलम पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी तो सीधी सादी चोरी शराबी हो गई हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा झुमका तो लट्टू पड़ोसन की भाभी हो गई बलम पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी तो सीधी सादी चोरी शराबी हो गई हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा झुमका तो लट्टू पड़ोसन की भाभी हो गई हो जय जय शिव शंकर कांटा लगे ना कंकर हो जय जय शिव शंकर आज मूड है भयंकर रंग उड़ने दो हम आए बन ठन करके मूड है भयंकर रंग उड़ने दो हो जय जय शिव शंकर आज मूड है भयंकर रंग उड़ने दो 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 रंग उड़ने दो
saying Narsim Bhagwan came to destroy Hiranyakashipu. A battle then ensued, and of course, Narsim Bhagwan destroyed Hiranyakashipu. Thank God he was destroyed. He had it coming to him. It's amazing how we think we can outsmart anyone. We can never outsmart God. Hiranyakashipu thought that he was indestructible with his well thought out boons that he asked for, but God has a way around everything.
That's so true. He asked not to be killed by man or animal, so Narsim Bhagwan came back as half man and half lion. He asked not to be killed at night or at day, so Bhagwan took him and killed him at twilight. He asked not to be killed inside or outside, so Narsim Bhagwan took him in the doorway. He asked to be killed not by any weapon made by man, so he was killed by the claws of the lion half of Bhagwan. He asked not to be killed in the ground or in the air, so Bhagwan killed him on his lap. That's crazy. God always has
Rang Barse.
Holi, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying Rang Barse 2021. And don't go away, we have a lot coming up.
Now you see what I'm saying. Aman either invited his triplet brothers to fly into Sydney and shoot this video with him, or he did some superb editing. He left it to our imagination. I love the way the guy playing the dole is so cool with his mustache and he's just there, you know, hanging out. And the other guy playing the kartal is so excited and almost giddy at the same time, while Aman is singing and having a great time. This was awesome, Aman. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you so much. And we look forward to seeing all three of you in our next virtual event. That was amazing. And then we have Anushka and Gavin Balbahadur from Toronto, Canada. bringing the story of Prahalad to a close for us. Well done, Anushka and Gavin. We appreciate your time and being part of our storytelling team. And you are so correct. We can fool ourselves, but we cannot fool God. So let it be a lesson for all of us. And beautiful little Divya Jagdeo, just 9 years old and quite proficient on the piano. In fact, we look forward to when Divya starts playing herself, keeping up with the music stalwarts of the Jagdeo family, going back to her great-grand Aja. Divya is also a student of Radha Krishna Foundation Virtual Academy, and we will be seeing her again on this program. Thank you, Divya. I'm going to choose to not say or ask if you're having fun, because how would you not be having fun with such an amazing program with exceptional artists, international artists, and adorable children all the time? So I know you're having a good time, and so let's not waste time. Let's move right along into now that we're almost at our second hour. Let's move right along, and when we think of Rang Barse, we immediately think of one person. He is the original performer for Rang Barse 2018, which took place in Guyana, where he sang for his village for the first time, astoundingly, and in front of an audience of over 1,000 people with his versatility and talent. Having performed for us in Florida many times, he is a part of our family and a household name for many of us. My friends, it gives me the greatest pleasure today to present to you the icon of Rang Barse itself, the one and only Yogesh Jagdeo.
Rang Barse
रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे और किने मारी पिचकारी तोरी भीगी अंगिया रंग रसिया रंग रसिया रंग बरसे हाँ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे हाँ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे सोने की थाली में जो ना परोसा सोने की थाली में जो ना परोसा अरे सोने की थाली में जो ना परोसा है और खाए गोरी का यार बलम तर से रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे अरे लौंगा इलायची का भाई लौंगा इलायची का हाँ लौंगा इलायची का बीरा लगाया लौंगा इलायची का बीरा लगाया अरे लौंगा इलायची का लौंगा इलायची का बीरा लगाया है और छाबी गोरी का यार बलम डर से रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनरवा ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे बेला चमेली का सेज बिछाया और बेला चमेली का सेज बिछाया बेला चमेली का सेज बिछाया बेला चमेली का सेज बिछाया और बेला चमेली का बेला चमेली का सेज बिछाया है सोए गोरी का दिन दिन सोए गोरी का यार बलम टर से रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे 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 ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे होली है बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे
The lesson that we could learn from Hiranyakashipu is just that when we think we could fool someone, know that we cannot fool God. So the burning of Holika, which is performed by Hindus around the world known as Holika Dahan, signifies the triumph of good over evil, as Holika and Hiranyakashipu were both destroyed. But Holi also means so much more. Did you know that the playing of colors and waters were made popular by Sri Radha Krishna? One day, Krishna observed Radharani's complexion. So he asked Yashodamaya, why Radharani is so fair and I am so dark? Yashodamaya gave him the perfect solution. She said, take some colored powder and rub it all over her face. And so he did, and they started to play.
Sakhana sakhin ko, sakhina sakhan ko. The sakhas, the cowherd boys, and the sakhis, the cowherd girls, are all spraying each other with colored powder now. They're using their water guns and they're drenching one another with colored water also. Lali lal mandal pich thare duhun duhun ki asar bori Vrindavan. This beautiful scene is happening in Vrindavan. Radharani and Sri Krishna are all standing now in the middle of the circle, and they too are getting drenched by the other sakhis, the gopis.
Holi has so many important significances, but how do we apply them to our day-to-day life in this modern age? Well, for starters, the mere act of playing Holi with colors and water is just fun and a stress reliever. But the deeper meaning is about equality. On the day of Holi, when we're all playing with colors, it's even hard to recognize anyone anymore. And for those few moments, we're all equals. We're all having fun, applying powder to the faces of everyone we come across, even people we don't know. Then the question is, how do we take this example of Holi and see everyone as equals even when there are no color on our faces? Are we capable of using the vibrancy, multiplicity, and the beauty of colors and apply those same emotions to our hearts from today onwards? Can we forgive and forget? Can we see everyone as God's creation and acknowledge the fact that we're all interconnected somehow? Can we remind ourselves that the next time we're thinking something negative, that it's just not worth it, and make it into a positive thought? If you could do these little things, then I think today's celebration will have a greater meaning. Shubh Holi, everyone.
रंग बरसे
Amazing program, we told you guys the entire story of Holika and the significance of Holi. I hope you guys enjoyed this. On behalf of Radha Krishna Foundation, I would like to say thank you to all the amazing storytellers. Thank you.
How amazing was that, Yogesh? Listening to you and enjoying this setting that you did this in. We wish we were there playing Holi while you were singing for us. Hats off to you. Amazing editing. I'm not professional at this, but it seems to me you had some guy with a camera on a really, really tall tree, or a drone was involved here. But whatever it is, it was an awesome, awesome rendition of this famous song. So well done once again. Always a treat to hear from you. And that was Rang Barse. And now we have VJMR, a hardworking volunteer of the foundation. Thank you, Vij. I know the storytelling team caught you off guard with this part, so you just didn't have time to shave or get a haircut. But you're always awesome, and we love you, regardless of, not shaving or having a haircut. But thank you for bringing this together for us and for all the amazing work you do behind the scenes. Vij is the person who built the platform for the RKF Virtual Academy, and he does so much more for the foundation. And Divya, thank you for so appropriately thanking all our storytellers. They all did an amazing job. And I also want to give special kudos to Miss Ambika Sharma for editing her first story on this international platform. My friends, our next item is the epitome of grace, of sophistication, and of sheer elegance. This artist chose not to perform on public forums except in her Gurudwara. But with the wonderful relationship our families have shared over the last decade, she always consents to sing for the foundation. Words cannot explain how beautiful this item is. So without hesitation, to grace this world stage today with evident beauty, doing Holi Aire from the movie Padmavat, I present to you no other than Deepjot Kaur, all the way from New Delhi, India.
Hello again, Sat Shri Akal, Sitaram, Namaste everyone. I'm blessed to be a part of Radha Krishna Foundation. Thank you so much everyone for always loving me and appreciating me so much. Wish you all a very happy and colorful Holi. With lots of love and best wishes, Deepjot Kaur from India. Thank you.
रे
Radha Krishna Foundation launches RKF Radio in our effort to promote Indian culture around the world. Our programs are designed for all ages, including Bollywood yesteryear, Bollywood latest for the younger folks, religious music, and lectures from notable scriptures. RKF Radio. Easy access to RKF's 24-hour radio, our Facebook and YouTube pages, and our website. App available now on the App Store. Android coming soon. RKF Radio.
RANG BARSE.
Words cannot express how truly superb that was. The amazing setting in the gardens of New Delhi, Deep Jyot. On behalf of the foundation, we thank you from our hearts for always going above and beyond our expectations and always surprising us with amazing productions. Thank you so much and be blessed always. My friends, you saw our radio announcement, and once more you've heard about the amazing programs we venture to bring to you. We have learned that the best way to be successful in anything you do is not by trying to do everything yourself, but by recognizing what you do best and focus on those things, and then surround yourself with resourceful individuals who can do everything else. The foundation is fortunate to have around us many resourceful individuals, and one being Ravi Ramsaran, who has taken an idea about the radio and turned into reality. When running into issues getting the right app, he became an app certified himself and learned the entire process, and today we have RKF app available to us in the App Store with easy access to all our pages and more. Ravi, thank you for not only making RKF Radio reality, but for being an inspiration to the younger ones that anything is possible and nothing should stop us from achieving our goals. So go radio guy. Before we get into our grand finale, and on behalf of the founder of RKF, my husband, Pandit Sat Sharma, We'd especially like to thank all of you who have joined us today, we also want to give a resounding thank you to all our volunteers and supporters who helped us put this event together, especially all the young volunteers who tirelessly work to ensure things are where they need to be for a successful event. Please do check on our credits, as their names are all there, as we usually don't go into a long thank you process, recognizing that all the work being done for the foundation is seva from our volunteers. However, today we must single out 3 young men who work very hard for the foundation, not only for this event, but also for the weekly broadcast of Samarpan. They are our amazing creative team today, and today we take our hats off to Talesh Nath, Prashant Sewar, and Lavesh Mohabir, all the way from Guyana. Keep working, boys, and trust me, we will keep sending you work to do. Great job. And now our featured item and our final item, our grand finale. And as you saw in our promo, our featured artist is a band that hails all the way from Assam, India. Not only are they brothers and amazing singers, but also versatile musicians. They have created the music you've heard in this event for Anand Sharma, as well as for their own tracks, and several of the items you've heard in Deepavali, Return of Light. As you know, when we do an event, every item is created specifically for that event. So these versatile and talented musicians have been instrumental in doing so for us. To give us a grand finale and to sweep us off our feet, it gives me great pleasure, all the way from India, the mountainous state of Assam, I present to you the M Brothers Band.
RANG BARSE.
Namaskar, myself Mandeep Mahanta, and he's my brother Monmit Mahanta, and this is our band M Brothers, and we are from Assam, India. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy Holi on behalf of my band, and we are very grateful that we have got this opportunity to perform on this event, and we are thanking Radha Krishna Foundation for giving us this opportunity. And we are going to perform a few Bollywood songs, a few Holi special songs. I hope you all will like it. Thank you.
रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे लौंगा इलायची का बीड़ा लगाया लौंगा इलायची का बीड़ा लगाया चावे गोरी का यार बलम तरसे रंग बरसे ओ रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों में रंग मिल जाते हैं गिले शिकवे भूल के दोस्तों दुश्मन भी गले मिल जाते हैं होली के दिन दिल खिल जाते हैं रंगों झिलमिल आवे लोग लुगाई झिलमिल आवे लोग लुगाई झिलमिल आवे लोग लुगाई भाई महलन में भीराया बद में होरी खेले रघुवीरा होरी खेले रघुवीरा या बद में होरी खेले रघुवीरा यार घर पे ये बोल दो आएंगे देर से फिक्रे सब छोड़ दो आज हक से अपने हिसाब में हम जो करने चले गलती वो जोड़ दो तू आज यार कुछ लम्हों के लिए बिगड़ी राहों पे तुम पैरों को मोड़ दो आज हक से दुनिया को भूल के जितने हैं कायदे वो सारे तोड़ दो वो खुले ग्राउंड में आके ऊंचा साउंड बजा के रेड वाला कॉलर लगा के नाचेंगे हीरो बनकर हो जय जय शिव शंकर आज मूड है भयंकर रंगोड़ने दो हम आए बन कर के मूड है भयंकर रंगोड़ने दो अरे जय जय शिव शंकर आज मूड है भयंकर उड़ने दो हम आए बन कर की मूड है भयंकर उड़ने दो इतना मजा क्यों आ रहा है तूने हवाओं में भंग मिलाया दुगना नशा क्यों हो रहा है आंखों से मीठा तूने खिलाया तेरी मलमल की कुर्ते गुलाबी हो गई मन चली चाल कैसी नवाबी हो गई तो बलम पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी तो सीधी सादी छोरी शराबी हो गई हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा दूंगा तो लट्टू परोसन की भाभी हो गई बलम पिचकारी जो तूने मुझे मारी तो सीधी सादी छोरी शराबी हो गई हाँ जीन्स पहन के जो तूने मारा दूंगा तो लट्टू परोसन की भाभी हो गई अरे सीधी सादी छोरी शराबी हो गई पर बोले जमाना खराबी हो गई वो रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे वो 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 रंग बरसे भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे
भीगे चुनर वाली रंग बरसे
That was amazing indeed, and such a perfect ending to the evening with the name Ranga Barse. My friends, that brings us to the end of this to yet another Ranga Barse. I hope you have enjoyed this virtual event as we try to do our part in bringing you happiness and joy to your homes in light of the ongoing pandemic. The M Brothers Band, that was totally awesome. We loved it. I'm sure our viewers love it, and we look forward to seeing and hearing and having you perform much more for the foundation going forward. Awesome performance, and we do appreciate it very much. Please do like and share our Facebook and YouTube pages so you can hear about our upcoming events, and we will be posting each item from each artist with their information on our Facebook and YouTube page so you can continue to enjoy them over time. All the best to you and your beautiful families, and once again we wish you Shubh Holi.